Hello everyone, this is Research Article Review Number 2 by me, Carrie Rasmussen. The title of this article is Using Animal-Assisted Therapy to Facilitate Social Communication, a Pilot Study. The purpose of this study was to compare the use of a live animal with a toy animal and a preferred activity to determine if the live animal promoted social communication between a child with a language impairment and a typically developing peer. For this study, they used a live cat named Abby. In reviewing this study, I found a lot of positives. Before getting into the details of the study, a lot of background information was presented. This included information about what a language impairment was, what animal-assisted therapy was, as well as information about past studies using animal-assisted therapy. They were extremely forthcoming in describing all aspects of the study. In describing the study, they included information about what defines improvement, information on the treatment design, as well as detailed information on each participant, each session, and the materials that were used. For this study, a single subject design was used, as well as explained. The explanation given was to enable the flexibility of comparing each patient only with their own progress and allowing for differences between participants. The teachers that were used in this study were blind to the study's purpose to avoid bias. Each session was also videotaped, and a code was created using a coder with a 90% accuracy level. The data collected was collected using a partial interval recording method, which was also very thoroughly described. 33% of all observations were coded by 2 observers, which gave the study an inter-rater agreement of 95%. The results of this investigation suggest that children do respond more to a live animal when compared with an inanimate representation. A future discussion section was included in this study to address possible changes that could make this study more generalizable. These changes include obtaining a toy preference for the peer, not just a child with a language impairment, increasing the length of treatment from 15 minutes, increasing the length of the study past 12 weeks, as well as alternating the session with different live animals. So instead of using only a cat, possibly using a dog as well. One issue that they found when conducting this study was the absence of the child. It was noted that for future studies, this would need to be addressed. After reading the researchers' critiques, I have very few myself. One would be to use children with the same disability and comorbid disorders. Another would be to have multiple age groups represented. I would also greatly increase the number of participants to allow for greater generalizability. This study only used 3 individuals. I feel that this was a really great study overall, with very few changes to be made. But again, there's an issue with generalizability. I do, however, think they did a great job making sure that their testing data was valid and accurate. So that's all I have for this study. I hope you enjoy. Bye!